Had 4 does come through right after sunrise, and then once the sun was up, I realized I was not as far out the ridge as I wanted to be. So I ended up getting down and walking, did a little bit of scouting, seen some good sign, and I heard something. I looked down and found a nice buck making a scrape. I tried to get behind some cover, and when I did, he busted me. So I backed out slowly and decided I would come back in the morning to see if I could set back up on him. All packed up and headed home after 6 days hunting in southern Ohio. That was an absolute blast. I learned a lot about deer movement patterns and stuff in the hills. I got to admit, that is my first time really ever putting it to work in the hill country or in big woods like that. I grew up in Indiana hunting cornfields and living in Northwest Ohio. That's just all flat. We hunt along the edge of ag fields, and it's kind of the way it works. But to venture out into southern Ohio, I started out in some public land that never stepped foot on, just kind of looked at it on onX and kind of played with that. Didn't have a lot of luck, found some decent sign, worked into some other public land, and then had a little bit of private property that I had permission to hunt on, and just kind of played with all that. And it was eye-opening just to see the difference in what I've been used to hunting compared to that. It's a whole different world. And one of the big things I thought was changing was the wind. The wind is hard to hunt. Like, it was constantly changing. I got busted multiple times by deer just because the wind would switch around and swirl around within the valleys. So all in all, great experience. Going home with another deer number 3 to put in our freezer. So I'm headed home. We'll get that processed this evening. So thanks for following along.